Welcome back to the Kuulpeeps Top 10 show. In today's list, we've compiled the top 10 current and longest serving presidents in Africa who have been in power for at least 10 years and above. Faure Gnassingbé of Togo is at number 10. He has been the president of Togo since 2005. He was installed as president with the support of the army immediately after the death of his father, Gnassingbé Eyadema, in 2005. Gnassingbé initially resigned as president in February 2005 following regional pressure regarding the constitutional legitimacy of his succession. He then won a controversial presidential election in April 2005. He was re-elected for a second term in 2010, and in 2015 he won a third term, defeating his main challenger by 59% to 35% according to official results. He has been in power for 15 years. Hage Goingob is at number 9. He is the current and third president of Namibia. He served as the first prime minister of Namibia from March 1990 to August 2002. He served in the same position again from December 2012 to March 2015. Between 2008 and 2012, he served as the Minister of Trade and Industry. He was elected President of Namibia in November 2014 by an overwhelming margin. He has been in power for 20 years. Paul Kagame is at number 8. He is the current and fourth president of Rwanda since independence in 1962. He assumed office in April 2000 following the resignation of his predecessor. Kagame commanded the rebel force that ended the 1994 Rwanda genocide, and he served as vice president and minister of defense from 1994 to 2000. He is now serving a third term of his presidency after being re-elected in 2017 in a landslide victory of nearly 99% for another 7 years in office. He has been in power for 20 years. Ismail Omar Guelleh is at number 7. He is the current president of Djibouti and one of the longest serving in Africa. He has been in office since May 1999. Mr. Guelleh came into office as a successor to his uncle, who had ruled the country since independence in 1977. Since coming into office, he has been re-elected 3 times and he has been in power for 21 years. Isaias Atwerki is at number 6. Isaias Atwerki is the current president of Eritrea. He became the country's first president in May 1993 after the Eritrean War of Independence. Atwerki was the leader of the Eritrean People's Liberation Front that spearheaded the 30-year-old war for independence until 1991. He has been in power for 27 years. Idriss Deby is at number 5. He is the current president of Chad and he has been in power since December 1990. He came into power through a rebellion that toppled the government of President Hissène Habré in 1990. Since assuming office, President Deby has survived various rebellions that threatened to end his rule. He has been in power for 30 years. Yoweri Museveni is at number 4. He has been in power since January 1986. He came to power through a bush war that toppled the government of his predecessor. He also participated in the rebellions that toppled notorious former leaders Idi Amin and Apollo Milton Obote. He has been in power for 34 years. Denis Sassou Nguesso is at number 3. He is the current president of the Republic of Congo and he has been in power since 1997 in what can be termed as the second phase of his presidency. He was previously president between 1979 to 1992 when he lost the election. Following his defeat, Nguesso became an opposition leader for years, and he finally came back to power through the Second Civil War of 1997 to 1999, in which he ousted President Pascal Lissouba. He has been in power for a total of 36 years. Teodoro Obiang Nguema Mbasogu is a number 2. He is the president of Equatorial Guinea and he has been in power since 1979. He is the second longest current serving president in Africa and in the world. President Nguema came to power after ousting his uncle Francisco Macias Nguema through a military coup in 1979. He has been in power for 41 years. And finally, at number 1, we have Paul Biya. President Paul Biya has been in power in Cameroon since June 1975. He tops the list of the current longest-serving presidents both in Africa and in the world at large. Paul Biya first served as Prime Minister in Cameroon for 7 years, that is from 1975, before he finally assumed the presidency in 1982. He has been in power for 45 years. And that's all we have for you today. We hope you learned something new. You already know the drill. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share the video with friends. See you another time.